Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm counting down my top 10 picks for the top 10 best villains in Gotham. The 5th and final season came out last year, but I was a bit late to watching it, but I have finished the show now. So I'm just gonna count down starting from number 10. So my number 10 spot goes to the Talons. Technically the Talons aren't a villain because it's multiple people, but I do really like the idea of the Talons and I like how they did it in Gotham. It's very different to how it normally is, but I just think they did it amazingly. So number 9 is Fish Mooney. She only lasted in season 1, then she died, then she came alive. She is a very important character because she kind of made the Penguin, but I haven't really got much to say about her. She did get superpowers later on, and she had a pretty cool power where she could make anyone do whatever she wanted, and just whenever she came in the room, everyone just respected her and was scared of her. Coming in at the number 8 spot is Scarecrow. In all of Batman's villains, he's probably easily my top 5, but in Gotham, his origin was really good, but he just didn't get enough time to shine. I just don't think they did him properly. He wasn't as good as he normally is, but he was still amazing. He made it into the top 10, but yeah, I think there was just something off, and I really want to say what his origin is right now, but I'm probably going to make a video separate for Scarecrow's origins. Coming in at the number 7 spot is Solomon Grundy. Now, Solomon Grundy has an amazing origin. I did not see it coming. I did not expect it to be Solomon Grundy at all. It's a bit weird though, because later on he turns back, not Solomon Grundy, and then he dies again. He's alive, he dies, he's alive, and then he dies again. He's very strong, he's quite a cool character, and I just thought his origin was a bit sad, but cool at the same time. Coming in at the number 6 spot is Zsasz, one of my top favourite villains. Now, number 6, it was kind of hard to decide. He should have probably been higher on this list, or lower technically. Now, he is kind of a side character and works for the mains, but I think he's a main of his own. Coming in at the number 5 spot, I picked Catwoman. Now, technically, in the Gotham show, she isn't a villain, but she is a Batman villain, and by the end, she does become a villain. As you can see, she's in the museum stealing a diamond. Now, her character is very weird, because technically she's a good guy, and she's just friends with Batman, but it is a really cool character, and it is a main character, so I had to put it somewhere high on this list. Coming in at the number 4 spot is Barbara Kean. As a fellow member of the Sirens as Catwoman, she's just way cooler. Reason 1 is she's just a badass. Number 2 is the story, how she goes from a completely sane person to insane is amazing, and she's just a psycho serial killer, and it's really cool, and the actor did an amazing job. Coming in at the number 3 spot is the Penguin. Now, the Penguin is one of the most smart characters in Gotham, second only to the Riddler, and every time he looks like he's about to lose, he had a plan that he was planning since season 1. It's just amazing, and he's just a really cool character. It was really hard to decide whether he was second place or third, but he had to go third because the next character's way better. But it's cool how he just went from the bottom all the way to the top. The amount of close death experience he's had is so many, and he went from being Fish Mooney shoe shiner to being on the edge of death, all the way to being the king of Gotham. Coming in at the number 2 spot is Jerome. Jerome's technically a version of the Joker, but at the same time he isn't. Jerome shouldn't be mixed up with Jeremiah, because I'm talking about the Jerome character, not his brother. Jerome is an absolute psychopath and he can't feel pain. That's the same with me minus one of them. He's also one of the main reasons why I started watching Gotham. Jerome's bigger than the TV show itself. Everyone he comes with, he can just break their morals like the Joker's never even done before. He made Bruce almost kill him multiple times. Also, from when he goes and you think he's innocent to becoming an absolute psychopath, to Arkham, to dying, to coming back alive, it's just amazing. And he took so much inspiration from the Joker, but still staying back and being his own unique character. I have to give the number 2 spot to him because he's just amazing. The only reason he's not number 1 is because this one person is just the best. Coming in at the number 1 spot is the Riddler. The reason I picked the Riddler is he's the smartest man in Gotham. Also, he comes up with really cool plans and always wins. He has such a cool and fascinating origin story that I don't want to talk too much about because I'm going to make an entire video or even 2 on that itself. It's cool how he just went from working at the GCPD to the Penguin helping him become one of the most feared people in Gotham. The Riddler is truly the best character in the Gotham TV show, out of heroes and villains.